Welcome to Best Laid Plans. Today we're doing a walkthrough of the Leafy Treetops Academic Planner. Hi, I'm Janae and I teach productivity that sticks. If you're interested in planning your perfect life, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss some big announcements coming up very soon. I have a horizontal Mothers Who Know. That's the planner with all of the bells and whistles, the extra pages, and I have a vertical Mom on the Go. This version does not have the extra Sunday or LDS pages. We're going to start with the horizontal with all of the pages. The only difference between this one and the vertical will be some of the additional pages, and the weekly layouts are the only thing that's different. We're starting out with the vellum on the front, nice foil, and then a little grid page here with the quote on the back. There is a year at a glance for 2019-2020. It looks like it is the academic year. Then on the back, 2020-21 academic year. We have a plan ahead area with lined boxes, very handy. A birthdays and anniversaries spread. This is almost harder for me to look at in an academic format rather than January through December. Have a yearly medical appointment spread, healthcare information with room for prescriptions and medications. There is a symptom tracker and a dot grid. Important and handy information, including professionals, insurance, babysitters, online accounts. I suggest that you do not put your password in your planner, especially if you take it around with you. Favorite blogs and websites. A small contacts page and another dot grid. There's a place for writing down thank you cards you need to send. It's interesting how they have the pages on the left and then the dot grid on the right. I think I would rather have the page to write on the right and then the extra page on the left. Here's a few of my favorite things spread. It's nice to record some things that you find out that you like throughout the year, and then you can go back and refer to them if you're looking for something to do or something fun to work on. There is an Old Testament and New Testament Bible reading tracker, and on the back a Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, and Pearl of Great Price. A couple of ministering pages, copy of the Living Christ, a lined notebook sheet, and a dot grid. Now here is the first tab. Looks like there's a little bit of holographic foil on there. Then the goals page. It looks like the tab matches the borders inside the month. And here is the August monthly spread. It's got two of the small month at a glances with a lined sidebar on the left. And here are the horizontal weekly pages. The top date header is really hard to see. The font is very thin on that dark background. And there are really bold colors along the days of the week, which are also in script. A little hard for my eyes to see, although it is very pretty. I think I would prefer more mild colors and not quite so contrasting with the border colors. As you can see, you have spaces for different headers, and there is a built-in tracker on the top. Of course, you have all of your horizontal weeks, and then we start with the extra monthly pages. Here are some list areas. There's a budget area, easily coverable if you want to repurpose that for something else. A couple more list areas. And here is a monthly matrix. This is a very handy tool for meal planning or homeschool planning or workout planning, anything that you'd like another month at a glance. There is another list and a grid page. Here is the home-centered learning, great for the Come Follow Me curriculum, and also an area for family councils, possibly family home evening on the right. And then the Sunday pages. We've got areas on the left for recording the lessons, and a small plan ahead area on the bottom. And then on the right, we have more notes pages for notes taking on Sunday or while we're studying the lessons. And a nice little to-do list, those things that you're inspired to take down during those lessons. There's a nice place to write down the back to school schedule along with a shopping list, school info for 3 schools, 2 note pages, and a dot grid on the back, and that finishes out August. Now for September, we have some gold foil on the tab and a nice muted gray with little yellow spots on the border. Again, the top of this seems to be cut off a little bit. That seems to be a common problem with the horizontal planners this time. Here is the September monthly spread. Again, we have the horizontal weeklies. This will be the same throughout the months, so I will be concentrating on what the borders look like and any extra pages that are in each month. And here we have the same pages that are in every month. We have the list pages, the matrix, which I kind of skipped over, the Sunday pages, and then a couple of note pages at the back. For October, we have Believe, Love, Do, and some more holographic foil. And the October goals page, monthly spread, and of course the weeklies. Now I'll be skipping through just to show the borders and if there are any extra sections. It does not look like there's anything extra in October. November, we have a little bit of gold foil on this one, an interesting plank background. Now for November, I believe we have a Thanksgiving planning section. And here we are. We have a to-do section, decorations, traditions, blessings, and a meal plan. There's 2 meal plans, actually, and a food shopping list, along with some notes pages and the standard grid page at the back. Seek Him for December. Oh, look, the 3 wise men. That is really cute. And an interesting buffalo plaid in black and white for December. Now, instead of an extra section in December, the Christmas section has its own tab, and look at that reindeer. That is adorable. Right there is a bit of a goals page or an overview page. A Christmas countdown for Light the World. This is a very nice addition. We can mark these down right in here or get a sticker set to put in there. Hint, hint. And a Merry Christmas for decorations and meal planning. Very similar to the Thanksgiving section of the food shopping list. Okay, there is a budget for all sorts of different categories. Christmas gift planning, all sorts of different sections for each person. More budgets for shopping and different stores. Gift planning, different areas of the family. Gift exchanges, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, more shopping. A Christmas card list, Christmas book list, Christmas movies list. That is neat. So any tradition you happen to have, it looks like there is a place for it in this Christmas section. January, look at this pretty floral design with the holographic foil. And the background is a muted gray plaid. Almost has a green tinge to it. And there is a Happy New Year goal setting section, along with an evaluation page. That's very nice. Look how beautiful this is with the gold foil. And the February background. I think this is my favorite background. It's kind of a pink gradient. Very beautiful. This will be a lot of fun to decorate. Live in the moment for March. It's almost a champagne gold foil there. And a gray and white stripe background. April has a very interesting, intricate design background, and I do believe that this will have the Easter section in it. Again, we have our traditional to-dos, decorations, traditions, and then a meal planning section, and along with a nice little spiritual Easter week planning section. And I have to say, even with my glasses, I could not make out these headings. And a few extra notes pages for April. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness. You don't want to keep that page still. Look at that pretty holographic foil. This is May. We have another peachy pink design, a leaf motif for June with a greenish gray and white striped background. Now in June we have a summertime plans page. July, these foil pages are very nice. And a gingham, a dark gray gingham design for the background this month. Then of course, since this is the end of the academic planner, we have the year in review. And here is the separate home and family section. Start with a copy of The Family, A Proclamation to the World, and a place for family goals, mottos. On the right, it looks like there is zone ideas for cleaning and dividing responsibilities between family members. We have a financial debt elimination calendar, along with some more financial worksheets, a preparedness spread, more housekeeping, daily monthly and annual tasks. I believe there are 2 vacation spreads. Here we are. And it's the little things. There are 6 of these for different members of the family, places where you can write down things that they need, things that they want. There is a monthly tracker for each person. There's also in the upper right places that you can have a box for each month for writing something special about them. Birthday plans. There are places for writing their clothing sizes. Anytime I find out something about that person, things that they like, want, maybe I want this theme for my birthday, that kind of thing. I write these things down, and then when I need ideas or inspiration for things that, something to pick them up, and then I look in these little sections. And there's an extra special one of these for your spouse. And then, of course, one for you, complete with monthly tracker, places for your measurements, and other gift ideas. And then, of course, we have our Ziploc pouch and the folder pocket. Moving on to the vertical Mom on the Go planner. Again, this is exactly the same planner. The only difference is the weekly pages are a vertical instead of a horizontal. We're missing some of the scripture quotes, of course. There will be no LDS references in this planner, although there does appear to be a Bible study tracker. Again, the borders and colors will be exactly the same as will the monthly spread. You can see here they are identical. And then here is the vertical as a Sunday start spread. These headers are much easier to read. It's on a lighter background, although that font is still fairly thin. But your headers will be exactly the same, including the small habit tracker at the top. You can see that the only difference is the horizontal and vertical layout in the bottom 3/4 of the page. Same as the other planner, you've got the extra sections for each month, as well as your budget planner and the extra list pages and note pages for every month. As you can see, it still does include the Christmas section and the home and family section. I hope this answered any questions you may have had. I will have a $5 off coupon in the description for these planners. Remember, you can redate these. I also sell stickers in my shop to replace those headers. So if you wanted to just replace them to make them easier to read, or redate the entire planner, perhaps it's later in the year and you want to get this on sale, it is a very economical option to get this very beautiful planner that has everything laid out for you and give you ideas on what you might want to be planning for and recording. Thank you so much for joining me. In my next video, I'm going to put together this horizontal and vertical planner into a single monthly planner for August. I'll see you then. Okay, so that is a full-blown, all the bells and sorry, kitties.